Alright, so I'm on Yotobike Leopard bike, all-terrain, full suspension, and we're gonna go off-road today and see how it performs. So far, it's doing good. We're gonna have first mountain right over here, which is kind of steep. Right over here. So this mountain is very steep, and usually, well, many bikes made it. Some of them didn't make it completely, but let's see how this one will perform. Yotobike Leopard. And we're gonna go like about 6 different hills and see. They will be at the end, will be one of the steepest one. So let's go. I'm gonna change the gear to level, gear number 2. If I need, I'll change to number 1, but most likely it should make it uphill. The motor pretty strong. Yes, it made it. And let me tell you, I was on gear number 2. I could actually switch to level to 1. It would be even easier. So it's made it pretty simple. Actually, I use the throttle as well. The good about this bicycle, the throttle is not attached to pedal assist. You can use pedal assist and the throttle, so it gives you more torque and the speed as you need it. So let's go. And the brakes works really good actually, not squeaking, stopping power really good. I like the brakes on this bike. I can say one of the best actually, the braking system. Some of them is good, but they get overheated when you're going down hills, start to smell bad. And this one is just perfect working with no issue at all. Oh nice, they cut the grass on the side, so it's good. So the bike is performing really good off-road. It's kind of fast, so you need to be in control of your handlebar very well. And I a little bit overinflated the front and rear tires because I inflated them from beginning for the regular road, not for off-road. So off-road usually I put like 10 and 15, 10 front, rear the 20, but I think I have like 20, 25, maybe less a little bit, but still. So it's a little bit maybe slippery, but still performing really good off-road, and feels like a tank because it's riding over any bumps like very smooth, like Cadillac. And I'm glad to see they did some fixing over here, so they fixed the hill. So it looks like they actually did fix some hill over here, so there was a lot of corrosion, like a lot of holes after the rain. So they did remove some grass, and so it's nice. So it's good for biking right now. I just saw a snake, a rattlesnake. It was like 4 or 5 feet, really big. Luckily I didn't step on it. So you have to be very careful when you're walking or even biking. Uphill about 40 miles an hour right now. Actually, I think it's the fastest time I'm going uphill. Usually about 10 miles an hour, like right now. But it does going uphill on second gear. I'm wondering if I can use only throttle. Let's see. Throttle only uphill. Actually I can easily. Going about 8 miles, but feels like accelerating. Yeah, not bad. Now 9 miles now. So you can use only throttle on this bike to go uphill as well. So it's a very powerful bike so far. And very nice suspension. And tire is huge. So makes the ride very pleasurable. Okay, the Linkage is over here, so I'll try to go not that fast. Have to be careful. I didn't want to damage the camera, so I'm gonna get it closer. It's kind of dangerous when you're filming off-road. You have to be very careful usually. But because of fat tires, you feel like you're on the tank. You don't really care much about surrounding because it's going over all the bumps easier. And it's very smooth and kind of flexing really good. I like it. It's actually one of the best fat tire bike I have. The suspension actually really good on this bike. I do wonder how the mid-drive would work. Mid-drive it's about twice as powerful, so there's like either 160 millimeters or 200. I'm not sure exactly because it looks like they put wrong numbers on the website. Okay, it's a big hole inside, so I tried just to so most of the hills over here on this bike most likely you can do easily on thumb throttle only, so you don't really have to pedal most likely like I do. Sometimes if I run out of power in my legs, I just use a thumb throttle and it will just kick in really quick, so it gives you a nice assist. And I'm on level 2 right now. I don't want to go anywhere faster. So for off-road you don't need more than 20 miles an hour bike usually. That's why I'm saying that for off-road 20 is pretty good, but this one can go up to 40 miles depending on your weight. Wow, it's going uphill so easy. And there will be a hill right now which is one of the toughest. Actually last time I almost rolled back, so let's see if I can make it. And over here is a sand, so let's see if it can make it over here in this hill. Thank you. All right, so it made it over here. So far so good. So it does give you a lot of power. So let's go more uphill. Another steepest hill, and the last one. I think I can go uphill over here on throttle only, surprisingly. So it's a really good power on this bike. Even it's 5-inch almost tires. Oh, I see the rabbits. Oh no, there's some birds running, some runners. All right. Made it uphill here. My experience so far is great. It's kind of like a tank, really nice, like Cadillac going off all the bumps, really tough. I just a little bit put too much pressure. If you put a little bit less, like 10 and 15, you might be feeling more smoother ride. But it's a nice Softail bike, and I really like it. A lot of power. So I'm gonna go now downhill and check the brakes. The brakes actually works real good, but we'll check it again and see how they'll do it. All right, so it's time to go back, and it was a really good time riding this bike, Yoto. But now we're gonna test it, the brakes. Let's see where's the exit. It's kind of right here, should be downhill. We'll try to go downhill right now, and I just brake with rear one so far. It's actually one of the best brake system, and highly recommend to check them out. Better than Factor or any other brand I used so far. It's a more like, I don't think it's a like, it's great for high-speed bikes and also for heavy bikes like this. So it's not squeaking at all and braking pretty good. And you can always see the oil because it's C3 oil. Alright, so let's go downhill. Yeah, this bike performance really amazing. If you were checking out like some other bicycle I tested over here, they were great, but this one is like a king. The suspension never actually hit the bottom, so that's good. I thought it's gonna hit the bottom because it's very soft, smooth, but actually it's never. And I did some jump, and it's good. It's not really not bad. I know it's an expensive one, and if you want to upgrade to Air 4, I don't think, I mean, the suspension, air suspension with air, it might get better, but I don't think it's bad at all. I would not touch it. It's pretty good actually for me. The brakes works good as, yeah, actually the tires, I like it. It's like really like a big sub, like a tank. The fork is working good. Can outperform any bikers here. not even sweating. Here.